Tesla phone versus iPhone 14 Pro. Which is best? In terms of hardware, Tesla has significant features. Because of its extensive experience with both hardware and software, Tesla's smartphone has few limitations. Today, we'll look at the features of the Tesla Model Pi phone and see whether it's better than the iPhone 14 Pro. Another Elon Musk-inspired product to look forward to for Tesla followers is the powerful Tesla Model Pi smartphone. Make sure you subscribe to our channel to never miss anything about Tesla and Elon Musk. The Tesla phone will compete with other smartphones on the market, including Apple's popular iPhone 14 Pro that is on the way to release within 2022. Apple is the international name and status symbol, with almost 200 million devices being sold worldwide. The features associated with the Tesla Professional Indemnity phone would a person remember looking in wild technology within cartoons and asking yourself only when this particular could be actually, well, a lot of technologies. It will be only the mere piece associated with the imagination that was previously offered that now becomes a part of our lives. We are nearer than ever in the direction of the future, thank you to a few amazing individuals and businesses. However, the competition is so high to welcome competitors, and this fresh competition is supported by the world's richest person, Elon Musk. The Tesla Pi model comes with every function and feature you'll need to succeed. Elon Musk has a proven track record of being successful out of everything he touches. The business model of Tesla has shown great effort in making better use of smartphones in comparison to the iPhone 14 Pro. When it comes to using technology like your smartphone, the Model S illustrates that you don't need to be attached to a single company for software updates or programs. Customers will be able to pick which software they want, so if an app requires an update, Tesla will be able to transmit it over the air rather than forcing users to download a new version of the operating system like an iPhone or another Android. What are the reasons for Tesla having more benefits than the iPhone 14? First of all, Tesla Pi receives a lot more pixels than every other smartphone selling today. That indicates you can view your selected movies plus pay attention in order to stream music within your own house or out, plus about without getting to sacrifice high quality for convenience. The average consumer usually spends around 5 hours per day communicating with media on their devices. The Tesla model, the name bands, the bell does not do it well, so it is not surprising that you have heard stories about the most current innovation. Simply by technology wizard Elon Musk. This brand new conjunction with Tesla's wall of popularity has created lots of buzz among mobile phones. Fans are due in order to their extraordinary functions of being photovoltaic, powered along with other telepathic features. It doesn't appear like something out of the particular science fiction genre is entertaining. It will certainly take the mobile phone world by surprise. Well, Tesla and SpaceX are two of the most well-known companies in the Elon Musk. The company's CEO is one of the technical visionaries who facilitates scientific work. The Tesla-style Pi, or, as Tesla has previously mentioned, the payphone Python Apple iPhone beautifully, was the first smartphone. The name of the smartphone is based on the most popular smartphone brand in the market. The iPhone 14 now provides an excellent experience that is equivalent to, if not better than, Apple's competitors' kind. Tesla has not yet announced a release date, but the design and popular features of their first phone have already been leaked. Sources claim that the phone will be released in 2023. Without further ado, let's take a look at the features of the Tesla model's professional indemnity, which has left the tech world waiting for what's next. Why Tesla phones are becoming so popular. Tesla phone versus iPhone 14 Pro. Which one is the best? A phone's camera is undoubtedly its most important feature. In comparison to the iPhone's three-way rear digital camera setups, the Tesla Python's camera is definitely aggressive, if not better. It would certainly have 4 back cameras situated within a single SQ frame, as opposed to the iPhone's three-way rear digital camera setups. This cutting-edge phone would enable users to capture high-resolution shots of the skies in the dark of the evening simply by directing them to the stars. The camera would not require a long exposure period to capture images, and consumers could even utilize one camera to capture images. The iPhone 14, however, the particular other features are usually expected in order to make it aggressive with the last mentioned, even aesthetically. The camera on this specific Python would undoubtedly outperform that of an iPhone 14. Apple has taken a significant stride forward in terms of facial ID and other sensors for your front digital camera. The trademark design, however, is not particularly appealing to the eye and takes up a significant amount of screen real estate. Tesla may just want a solution to this. The Python is reported to include an integrated front-facing camera, which would not only make its display more appealing to look at but also improve its long-term durability. The Python outperforms the iPhone 14 Pro, which has a distinct textured Mac PC class for the back of the phone. It can be shattered in case it falls, and order to the ground appears like a headache to assume a good expensive phone shedding and busting. The Tesla Model Pi best quality seekers might not need to settle for much less, since the Python might have a photochromic coating on the back that would allow the phone to change colors based on the way it is hit by light. At this point, who would not really need to settle for much less? Since the Python may have a photochromic coating on the back, it will be able to change colors depending on how it is hit by light. At this point, who would really need to settle for something that will give new meaning to the particular smartphone experience? The processor chip of this mobile phone will have the ability to store our own crypto, which includes Mars cryptocurrency, as well as Elon Musk's vision of colonizing Mars. This feature does not appear to be the surprise he mentioned in a Forbes interview. I'm not sure if Mars would have a cryptocurrency issue, but it is possible. However, it would be a type of local thing on Rotor Planet. Colonists on the more distant planets would be able to utilize their Tesla Model Pi for interplanetary transactions simply by utilizing the phone's crypto exploring capabilities. Furthermore, because Python does not require any additional hardware to mine my own coin, Python users will be able to mine their own cryptocurrency. On the other hand, Apple is constantly improving its processing power with new versions, but it has not released any groundbreaking advancements in this category for a long time, instead of making only minor improvements every 12 months. Speaking of developments, Apple recently launched its MagSafe charger, which is a wireless magnet charging technology. Tesla Model Pi phone versus iPhone 14 Pro. With 10 inches, Tesla's professional indemnity phone has a screen that's 40% bigger than your own average smartphone. Since it has a higher pixel density, you are capable of enjoying sharper videos plus photos. If a person has a sensitive eye, you may furthermore appreciate its glare-free display. That can make it better to look at your phone through different angles within bright sunlight. One more thing consumers such as about Tesla's professional indemnity phone is the versatility, because associated with built-in USB slots and a high-definition multimedia interface output port. Customers can hook upward all their preferred peripherals, including a keypad, mouse, printer, or even external hard drive to expand their cellular experience. The majority of the components in both phones are likely to be made by partners, with certain aspects coming from Tesla-founded firms. Tesla was on the verge of bankruptcy only a few years ago. It now appears to be on track to become one of America's fastest-growing tech firms. We structured our approach from start to finish so we could remove any uncertainty surrounding our business concepts and execution. According to Tesla executives, we at Name believe that if you haven't defined your process yet, you're wasting money, since Elon Musk isn't going to reveal to you his secrets. You'll have to find them out for yourself. The Python would be accompanied by a pre-installed solar battery on its back that would allow customers to charge their phones during the daytime anywhere out in the open. This feature is not only good for the environment, but also extremely practical for customers, and we would no longer need it through wires. Simply take out your phone and allow the sun to work its magic in the middle of the day. We couldn't expect anything less from a company that lives on electric automobiles. Many Apple customers buy iPhones because of their interoperability with other Apple goods, as well as the ability to link them all. How will Tesla compete with Apple's environment? Tesla's electric vehicle users will be able to link Pythons to their EVs through software available on the application store. At this point, the iPhone 14 is well known for its notched screen, which contains the front camera and other sensors. However, other phone manufacturers have experimented with various designs, such as a punched camera. Only the size of the notch has been reduced by Apple. The Raspberry Pi does not have a notch or a punch. Instead, it features a continuous and pleasing to the eye screen. The camera is hidden under the screen, thanks to Tesla. The iPhone lacks a fingerprint scanner, which the Model Pi phone includes behind the screen. You'll be able to unlock your Tesla phone by just tapping one portion of the screen, which is a pretty easy approach. When wrapped, the iPhone's rough matte glass back is subject to breaking. If you use a cover, the Big Apple logo on the rear will be hidden. The Tesla Model Pi has a large branding on the back as well, but the phone's photochromic coating allows it to change color in response to sunshine. The iPhone 14 charges through a port or wirelessly, with complaints abounding about the latter's slowness in comparison to other flagship phones, whereas wireless charging for the Pi phone has yet to be verified. It will have solar panels built inside it. Tesla has a solar panel manufacturing plant, so this shouldn't be a problem. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching. See you soon.